Okay, so now let us proceed in multiplication of fractions. So in multiplication of fraction or in multiplying two fractions or two or more fractions, just multiply the numerator denominator by denominator. So numerator sa numerator, denominator sa denominator. Again, sa pagmumultiply ng fractions, i-multiply lang ang numerator sa numerator, denominator sa denominator. So for example, meron akong 3 over 4 multiply by 5 over 7. I-multiply ang numerator sa numerator. 3 multiply by 5 is 15. Then over 4 multiply by 7 is 28. Okay, so wala na akong pwedeng i-simplify. So wala naman silang common factor. So the answer is 15 over 28. Okay, so next. Kung meron akong 5 over 9 multiply by 2, again, multiplication of fractions, numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. So sabi ko nga, kapag meron tayong whole number, meron niyang denominator na 1. So 5 multiply by 2 is 10, and 9 multiply by 1 is 9. Okay, so this is improper. This is an improper fractions. So if you're going to change this improper fraction into a mixed fraction, this is equal to 1 and 1 over 9. Okay, so bakit po 1 and 1 over 9? So 9 multiplied by 1 is 9 plus 1 is 10. Then over 9. Okay, so next. Next is x multiplied by, so x over 2 multiplied by x plus 2 over 3. So numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. So that is equal to numerator by numerator. So x multiplied by x plus 2 is x squared plus 2x. So bakit po? So x multiplied by x is x squared. X multiplied by 2 is 2x. So plus 2x. Over 2 multiplied by 3 is 6. So wala na akong pwedeng i-simplify. Wala na akong pwedeng i-cancel. This is the final answer. Okay, so next. What if I have x plus 5 over x minus 2, then multiply by x over 6? So, numerator by numerator and denominator by denominator. So, x plus 5 multiplied by x is x squared plus 5x. So, bakit po? So, x multiplied by x is x squared. X multiplied by 5 is 5x. Operation is addition. Okay, so over x minus 2 multiplied by 6. So 6 multiplied by x is 6x. And 6 multiplied by negative 2 is negative 12. So wala na akong pwedeng i-simplify dito. Therefore, this is the final answer. Okay, so again, in multiplying two fractions or two or more fractions, pag-multiplyin lang or i-multiply lang lahat ng numerator sa numerator at i-multiply ang denominator sa kapwa niya denominator. Okay, so now in division of fractions, so for example, 1 over 3 divided by 4 over 5. So in division of fraction, kailangan natin kunin ang reciprocal ni 4 over 5. Itong pangalawang to, okay? So 1 over 3, just copy 1 over 3. Kunin ang reciprocal ni 4 over 5. Reciprocal, yung numerator magiging denominator at yung denominator magiging numerator. So this will become 5 over 4. At itong division na to is magiging multiplication. Okay, so again, in division of fractions, kunin ang reciprocal nitong 4 over 5. So it will become 5 over 4. And this division will become multiplication. So balik tayo sa rule in multiplying fractions. Numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. So 1 multiplied by 5 is 5. And 3 multiplied by 4 is 12. Okay, therefore, 1 over 3 divided by 4 over 5 is 5 over 12. Okay, so paano naman kung ang example ko is 1 over 3 over 8? Okay, so again, 1 over 3 over 8. So, ang numerator ko ngayon is 1. So, just copy 1. Then, divided by, so diba ang fraction natin ay division din. Okay, so kapag meron tayong 1 over 4, ibig sabihin nun, that is 1 divided by 4. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, this 1, yung numerator, over. Ang denominator natin dito is yung 3 over 8. Okay? So, divided by the denominator which is 3 over 8. Okay? So, next. Next is, etong 1 divided by 3 over 8, balik tayo sa rule. So, copy natin si 1 and kunin ang reciprocal ni 3 over 8. So, this will become 8 over 3. Okay? And this division will become multiplication. So, again, sa rule ng multiplication of fraction, just multiply the numerator by numerator and divide denominator by denominator. So, we have 1 multiplied by 8 is 8. 1 multiplied by 3 is 3. So, 1 over 3 over 8 is equal to 8 over 3, or if you're going to change this into a mixed fraction, this will become 2 and 2 over 3. So, bakit 2 and 2 over 3? So, we have 3 multiplied by 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, then over 3. Okay, so another example is 5 over 9 over 7. So again, 5 over 9 over 7. So it can be written as, numerator natin ngayon is yung 5 over 9. So 5 over 9 divided by the denominator which is 7. So balik tayo sa rule. Copy 5 over 9. Get the reciprocal of this 7 kapag binaliktad natin. Ang 7 over 1, it is 1 over 7. So, ang reciprocal ni 7 is 1 over 7. And this division will become multiplication. Okay? So, next. Since multiplication na to, apply natin yung rule in multiplying a fractions or a fraction. So, 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. 9 multiplied by 7 is 63. Okay, so wala na akong pwedeng i-simplify, wala na akong pwedeng i-lowest term, therefore this is the final answer. Okay, so again, in division of fractions, copy the numerator, then get the reciprocal of the divisor or the denominator. So this 7 will become 1 over 7, and this division will become multiplication. And apply the rule of multiplication of fractions. Numerator by numerator, 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. Denominator by denominator, 9 multiplied by 7 is 63.